my YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists. Welcome to another episode of Chill with Pete. Now this is an episode that's in place of my aforementioned car cast in one of my other my live shots, I believe. In my last live shot I was talking about how I was going to do a car cast on the way up to Bristol City Airport. But I got the times mixed up in my head, and instead of having to leave in the morning at 7 or 7ish, it was 7 in the evening I needed to leave. So I didn't get to leave till about 7:30, 7:45 anyway in the evening, so it was way too dark to do a car cast. It was just black, so really not much point in that, I thought. So I'll do a chill repeat instead. However, I'm not going to reveal which game I'm getting into next just a second. I'm going to wait another week or so, I think. Another brush bites the dust. There you go. Those cheap brushes. Just cleaning them out a bit. It's good. I was only using it for glue anyway. Yeah, it'd be good to get something done. I'm going to make sure I change it. It's my Prague t-shirt. My t-shirt from Prague. Mrs. Mini Warzone got me, so I'm quite proud of that. Yeah, so she had a good time in Prague, which is great. Her and her two of her close friends call themselves oh, I forget what they call themselves now. Like, they got a name for themselves anywhere where they go, and it's yeah, they're thinking about doing Budapest next year. Which as far as I know is similar to Prague, but perhaps a bit nicer. The overall impression I got from listening to them was that it's a beautiful place with beautiful architecture, amazing visually, but the people were a bit miserable in general. Not all of them, but generalistically speaking, they're a miserable bunch. That's just the impression I got from listening to them talk. Anyway, so that's that. That said, I am actually in the process of doing some work on some stuff for the game I'm going to get into next. I'm actually working on some stuff, so yeah, I'm waiting for some stuff to dry. Then I'm going to be cracking on with my Bloodletter and Acadian Shock Trooper and my Deathwatch Ghost. He's nearly done now, so yeah, that means I'll be able to get the next one out, and that'll be good. Looking forward to that. I've got my cultists to crack on with, and that's great. So my next on the bench episode is going to be quite productive. I'm hoping to get another hour of work done on that sort of stuff. So yeah, that'll be great. So looking forward to that. And God, my table is a mess. It's a mess in here already. Start tidying up after this video, I think. A little bit here and a little bit there. That's the way to do it, I think. Bit at a time. Still working on my monkey for my Congo head. She's gonna go on and I'll get some vultures and put a vulture on. But yeah. So that's coming on as well. And then that can go away. I like getting stuff completed and then packing it away, and that makes me feel good. I've got my warhounds here that I'm working on as well. So all good in my world. Weather is absolutely appalling here. I had to wear a coat and a hat just to walk over here. I don't want to get, all my stuff wet that I was carrying, so that was a bit of a pain. It takes about 3 trips to get all the stuff in and out. It's yeah, but there you go. Well, I can't show you that because it's Wolf Angels. Not till they're a bit more complete. Then I'll start putting some updates up, and that'll help keep me accountable for it, I think. Yeah, I might get some skin tone done on them A bit of metal for the bolt guns and things. Yeah, I don't want them to be very specialised as well. I've got the one squad which is, but my other ones are not going to be. They're just going to be bolt guns, and that's pretty much it for the tacticals. But I do have an attack bike for it, which is good. I'll hopefully get them on the table, possibly after the Fall Arcadia scenario I'm going to do. So that'll be good. I've got to get these bloodletters done for that as well, because I want them to come through the warp. And my Demon Prince, how's he looking? So I've got a Demon Prince here. He's looking alright actually. He's looking okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, not bad at all. A bit of dry brushing and more work on the base. And yeah, I think he's looking good. The Warhounds are a pleasure to paint. The shock troopers for Cadia, I mean, they're nice to paint, but they seem to take a while. I'll get the next stage of skin tone done on him, I think. And the greys, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do skin. I'm trying to decide on my bloodletter whether to dry brush the next layer of skin on or layer it. I think I'm going to layer it actually. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So just talking out my thoughts here. As far, going back to the drive to Bristol, it was pretty straightforward getting there, apart from like the last few miles, which is like all country lanes and stuff, and you're thinking, airport here? And then all of a sudden it's on you, and that's like, you're like, whew, I haven't got lost, that's good. But yeah, it was a fairly straightforward drive there and back. It took about 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to get back, so it's not, altogether that's not too bad. I was very pleased to have her home. So that was good. Got lots of tales of and pictures. The city of Prague looks quite. A lot of the pictures of Prague look a lot like they could almost be in like an imperial city. I noticed, with the bridges and the statues that look a bit like honoured Imperiums. You know, that honoured Imperium statue, and that picture you see of that kind of walkway with the statues overlooking gargoyles and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks very grim, dark look to it. So I'll have a look at that one day. I'll go and have a look at that. So just wondering how my stuff for my new game is drying. Looks like it's drying okay. Yeah, it's looking good. Excellent. Pleased about that. I'll make sure it's even more thoroughly dry before I go on to the next stage. That's really... well, I can't even talk about that either. Don't want to give the game away. I'm just holding off, so I've got a little bit of footage to put up, you know, once I've made my kind of announcement. Not that it's a big deal or anything, it's just, you know, I'm kind of excited for it. I'm excited for it because it's gonna mean, you know, cool content, and I like that. So what else have I got to tell you guys? Not an awful lot. Not an awful lot. Other than that, I'm still in the latter stages of recovery for, you know, getting back to where I was health wise. I'm hoping another week might sort me out. I'm really hoping so. I've got a few appointments coming up in the near future, doctor and nurse and stuff like that. I've also got to take my my mother-in-law to the hospital. That might even be next month. I think it might be sometime in April, but I don't like driving to the hospital because it's one of those hospitals where they're always doing work on it, or the car park and stuff, and every time you go there it's like a different layout, and you never know where to go, or it's just a bit of a pain all round. But there you go. That's the way it is. It's like trying to find you. It's like you've never been there before. Each time it's like your first time there. It's like one of those. Oh, I want to show you this other stuff so much, but no, hold off. So after this, I'm going to start tidying a few things away, then doing some work on some stuff, and then I'll finish my Death Watch and get the next one, and we'll film that, shall we? Because that'll be good. Yeah, looking forward to that. That's going to be great. I'd like to get the next book on the story progression, because there's 3 altogether, and I like those triumvirates they're bringing out. You've got the Gilliman one now, but I like the first one they brought out with Celestine. I got the old Celestine model, but the new one looks so much cooler. And the Inquisitor Greyfax, is it? I can't remember exactly. I'm reading it now. She doesn't strike me as a particularly impressive character in the story. The other dude's more interesting, like Call. I still haven't quite discovered what he's digging for. Or he kind of met the Necron. You gotta read it to know what I'm on about. But yeah, anyway. So that's that. Other than that, I don't really have much else to tell you. I know these chills are supposed to last the time it takes me to drink a cup of coffee, but I've really got nothing else to talk about. And it was more to replace the vlog, the car cast that I was going to do, which would have been good, but had I not got the times wrong, I'm like that. I get things mixed up a lot. Anyway, I think a few more sips actually. My pile, it's not so much. I mean, I don't have a pile of unpainted miniatures. No, I have a pile of unfinished miniatures. That's growing. I need to start sorting that out, big time, and get them done. I've got these. I got these Tempestus guys here to do. I gotta get them done. I really want to get them done and sort of call them finished, varnish them up, and say, "Yee, all done, packed away." Actually, they'll probably go straight on the table with the Acadians, thinking about it, because those poor dudes need all the help they can get. Even though they don't have a massive Chaos army to face. That said, I've got some more Chaos Space Marines on the way. I'm going to see if I can paint them better than the last lot I did. So the last lot I painted, they're painted. They're okay, but I think they're a little bit messy. I think I've improved a bit since then, so I want to put it to the test, really. It's gonna be great to get this Death Watch guy done. Enox Orlok. I'd like to play a game of Death Watch, not Death Watch, Kill Team at some point. With these dudes once I've done them. Of course, once I've done them. Yeah, I really like the look of him. Really cool. I love his like cyborg leg, like his robotic leg there. I love that. That's really cool. It's like a little mini dreadnought leg. It's kind of cute. I might get myself, if I can track it down, I might try and get hold of Kill Team box set rather than buy another lot of Deathwatch guys. So you know, you don't need many Deathwatch guys, do you? I might get I got one dude on a bike. Yeah, I might get some bikes for it. Maybe a tank, nothing big, just like a Rhino or something. There's always something else you can do with Deathwatch. It's great. Oh, I got my Sentinel to finish up. That shouldn't take too long. So that's going to be good. So looking forward to doing that too. And yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, once that's done, the Sentinel can go on with the other guys. So I've got 2 Hell Brutes on the Chaos side as well. It's going to be cool. Might even get another one for them. Who knows? With Demon Prince, my Bloodletters, my Warhounds, they can go on with them as well. Well, they're actually, the Chaos Warhounds, but they could be, what the other one's called, War Beasts or something. I'm not sure. They can just proxy for those, can't they, or something? And that'll be good. Yeah, looking forward. It's gonna be good. I'm not trying to emulate the story per se. I'm just trying to take a moment from that, maybe like a far corner of Cadia, where the fighting is not concentrated so much, and use that. So I've got some Wall of Martyrs to paint up as well. That could even go in with it as well. Maybe my Bastion, we'll see. But anyway, well, looks like I finished it in the end after all. Nice cup of coffee. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.